Warning, you may not like the things we say. You may not like the things you hear. Tune in or tune out. Welcome to Naughty Time. Naughty fucking time. Naughty fucking time. Sing it! Naughty fucking time. All right, last one. Naughty time. Can we sit her in it?
Boom.
Is there any way we could elevate her so she could participate?
Elevator.
Well, hold on. Maybe I can put her hands here. She'll be more comfortable.
Absolutely. It must be uncomfortable being in that position all day, every day.
Don't sexualize her.
It's hard not to. Her meat flaps are hanging out.
I guess no.
Oh, well. Doggy style it is.
But she can use it as an insertion tool.
Is that really doggy style?
I was going to say that's spider style.
I think it's froggy style, actually.
Technically, spider style is what you do on the swings. You know what I mean? One sits this way, the other sits that way. But if you can get your legs out like that, I guess she doesn't have hip bones. I don't know. Oh, hello.
Hello.
And we're back.
We'll call it spider style. That sounds like you know what spider style should be a branch of Ducati. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how it works.
You can only imagine how it works.
You're just going to have to figure it out for yourself.
Good Lord.
Are we recording?
So yeah.
I didn't realize you were recording. I heard the metronome, so I honestly didn't realize. I thought you were just like metronome, like always.
I was checking the volume of the metronome.
How do I unmute the tracks? Every fucking episode. If only our viewers were here with us. I guess technically they are now, right?
Can they see that sign?
Yeah.
Just the name.
Do you want me to break into song? I saw the sign and it made me realize I'm not really sure how it goes.
Make me what?
Here, no, you do the I saw the sign and it made me open my eyes. I saw the sign. Life isn't banding when you're understanding. I don't know the words.
Good.
Good. Okay, whatever.
Welcome
Beer.
to Naughty Time.
Okay, so let's start the podcast.
Okay.
Welcome to Naughty Time. I'm your host, Pound Cake.
So I was going to call you Juicy Fruit. I don't know why. It just popped in my head.
Juicy Fruit.
Is that going to be a thing now? You're going to be something different every time?
Oh, I do say something different every time.
Last time you were the beast from the east.
The beast from the east. Today I'm Pound Cake.
Nice.
I think Pound Cake might stick. What do you think of that one? I called
bad.
him when he walked in downstairs. I called him Pound Cake. I was like, "What's up, Pound Cake?" And I was like, "Oh, I kind of like
What
that."
did I call you? I called you something. I called you Fluffy.
He called me Fluffy. Yes.
But now he's got another name now.
Yes, and Coldcutz now has a new nickname.
I am the Night Cat.
Yes, the Night Cat. Meow.
Welcome to Naughty Time. I'm the Night Cat. Meow.
Now, why are you the Night Cat?
Oh, I'm drinking Night Cat.
Night Cat is what? 2 brothers, 3 brothers? What is it?
2 brothers from
Two brothers?
Illinois. Warrenville, yeah.
Here, hold it up for the camera.
Hold it up.
In case.
2 brothers, beer.
What, are we sponsored by them? Fuck off.
We are now. Night Cat. Watch your language.
You have to blur out your hand.
So it's funny. You drink a Night Cat beer and you wear a T-shirt with a cat on it.
And I am the Night Cat.
You are a pussy. You are a pussy lover, and that's okay. So yeah, you do have a lot of T-shirts with cats on them. What's that all about? Tell us all about
I
it.
love pussy, man. Love it.
Specifically on T-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
I love showing everybody that I love pussy.
Do you have like on your tidy whities? Is there like little kittens on them?
No, I'm looking for those. They don't make them an adult male.
You might be surprised. I'll let you borrow some.
I'm not shopping in the right Walmart.
All right, so I guess this is episode number 9. I can't believe it. I can't believe we've gotten this far.
I thought you said it was 10.
No, I was
wrong.
Mistaken.
I'm
never wrong.
You're saving something up for 10? Something special?
No, not that I will divulge, I guess. But yeah, this is number 9. I can't believe viewers have spent.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Sorry.
What the fuck was that?
I kicked the cable. So
Well, don't fucking do that.
Don't worry, they're just
But
headphones.
why?
But why?
Why did you do that? Was it gratifying? You son of a bitch. Anyway, I was gonna say our viewers have spent at least 9 hours with us. So I would say they're questionable in their tastes. You guys are very questionable in your tastes.
Barry Booker.
If they're still around.
First and last
I'm talking
name.
to you, Barry Booker.
Wow, first and last. He's gonna be so happy for that shout out.
And his hairy back.
And actually, last time I saw him, he was seriously like, "When are we gonna do the shave circle?" He's like super into it.
I used the AIDS blade today on my
Yes.
arms. Yeah, they're nice and smooth now.
I thought you were gonna let me shave your back.
I didn't shave the back. I shaved the arms.
Episode 10, I'm gonna shave your fucking back.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to plan a whole thing.
Well,
All the
we
stuff
actually,
we've been talking about doing, we're gonna do in episode 10.
well, the problem is we may actually record episode 10 next weekend. So when BLT's in Spain, we have an episode to post.
Okay. So
So
I guess
we're gonna go big.
puppy pads,
We're gonna go fucking big. Yes.
puppy pads, AIDS blades.
Puppy. Oh my god.
We're skipping diapers and going right to puppy pads.
I tell you what, if I show up in a fucking espresso covered in female jizz all over the Funfetti, it's going to be a fucking party. We're actually going to broadcast. Well, I guess we don't broadcast.
From the
we would actually
espresso?
record from inside at the female
Yeah.
ejaculation
So what
stand.
you don't know is that I've contacted Chrysler, and I've had them send me the fabric, and I'm gonna have a Snuggie made out of Funfetti fabric
Oh my
with
god.
with a slot for a diaper.
Like a flapping back.
Yeah.
Now, will there be like the female jizz stain on it,
Oh yeah.
or is that
Because
just?
they pulled it out of my old car.
Oh man, that's
I had to
awesome.
track it down.
That's awesome.
They should have tried to just make seat cushions from that.
I went through all my documents. I found the receipt. I found the VIN number. I was like, dude, you just send me the back seat.
Hey guys, I found my old car info. Is there any way you could track it down and maybe send me the seats? That'd be great.
It was probably using the crime and they're like, we're trying to identify the substance that's on this Funfetti.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Come.
Yeah, he worked for that.
So creepy.
Female.
How do you think I got these arms?
Whoa. Jerkmaster J over here.
Won't you just have one arm like that then?
They call me Mr. Fister.
No, that's the song I sang last time.
That wasn't?
Sister Fister. I guess you're Mr. Fister.
I'm Mr. Fister.
Mr.
Or Mista
Fister.
Fista.
Wait, are you Mr. Fister and Fister's sister?
Fister Sister is a song we sang.
No, but I mean, you're Mr. Fister and you Fister sister?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
But I'm Mista Fista. That's my hip hop name.
Oh, okay. Okay. You know what mine is? Pound cake.
Coming to you live, the Nightcat. Here's a little song by
Why
Mr.
Pound Cake?
Fista.
I don't know. I just called him Pound Cake when he walked in, and I kind of like it.
So you stole it?
I stole it. I gave myself a nickname. I'm Pound Cake. What's up, y'all? I'm Pound Cake.
We got to find nicknames you don't like.
Well,
That's usually how it works.
there probably aren't many nicknames I don't like. I have new nicknames for all you guys.
Do you like Juicy Fruit?
You know what we're going to do for episode 10? We're going to totally recreate episode 1. I'm going to read new lists of nicknames just to bore everyone listening. They're probably bored as fuck right now. So I want to ask you guys a question. I was having a conversation the other day with my girlfriend, and we brought up the first job we ever had. I had a really stupid first job, and everything went fucking haywire. And I guess in hindsight, it was pretty fucking funny. What did you guys... You guys tell me what your first jobs were. Were they something cool? Were they funny?
Do hand jobs included in that?
If they're in an alley by a dumpster, yeah. That's definitely a job.
That's disgusting.
That's a lot of work. That's where those guns came from, right?
I was a bag boy at Publix at 14 years old.
At 14?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Were you...
I was bagging early.
I was going to say, you've been bagging quite a long time. What were you?
I was a bag boy
You guys were both fucking bag boys?
at Albertsons.
Oh, my God.
That's, pretty decent first job.
Yeah. I mean, it's the only one that would take me at the time.
Not many places hired Jews.
I tried to stay away from fast food, and I was successful with that.
Ah. Yeah, I know Andy and all those guys. They all worked at Wendy's.
Yeah.
Apparently that was terrible. Oh, I forgot my kippah. I forgot to put my kippah on.
They
But anyway, I thought this would be a great topic, and you guys were... I was bag boy.
What was
How
yours?
fucking uneventful.
What was yours more interesting?
Well, my very first job, I worked in the Altamont Mall at a place called Mr. Pretzel. I believe it was Mr. Pretzel. And on my fucking first day, I had this ginormous woman who was my quote unquote manager, she hired me.
What was her name?
I don't remember.
I'm going to call her Dolores.
Okay.
Dolores.
Mulva. Excuse me. And she gave me a crash course on how to run. It wasn't a kiosk. It was like this tiny little counter. I had to make the pretzels. I had to make the lemonade. She gave me this crash course on how to do all this stuff. She's like, okay, I'm leaving. It was my freaking first day. She gave me a crash course in an hour, like when the mall opened, and then was just like, here's how you use a register. Prices are on the board. Just hit plus tax. And
Who was making the pretzels?
I had to.
So you had to take somebody's order, take their money, go back and make a pretzel?
Well, no. The first thing we did is we took out the pretzels and we threw them like on this carousel or Ferris wheel. You know.
This is a
Ferris
kiosk.
wheel?
This is not a restaurant. This is a kiosk, right?
So
No, it wasn't a kiosk. It was like,
it was circular then?
yeah.
So you started at the bottom and went up and then down?
Yeah, it was like a rotisserie Ferris wheel of pretzels. I
That's
guess.
weird.
It wasn't like a kiosk. It was like a
food court thing?
yeah. You know when you go to the food court, you get the counters and all that stuff. It was like that, but next to like a shoe store downstairs. It didn't make any sense. So anyway, she's like, "Oh, if you need any help, there's a guy that works at the Sunglass Hut. He'll help you. He used to work here. He used to work here." And I'm like, "All right, cool." She said,
Hold on a second. I have to run to the upstairs to the Sunglass Hut to get some help.
Yeah, and I don't remember his name, but you know, you could call like other, and his was like a kiosk. So all of a sudden, I'm like, you know, I'm making the lemonade, I'm making the pretzels. The lunch rush comes, and like everybody in the fucking mall decided to show up on that day. So I'm trying to ring up people's things, and all of a sudden the cash register stops working. It just like takes a shit, and I'm like, can you just give me a minute? And there's like 30 people deep in line. So I call over the Sunglass Hut, whatever this guy's name was. We'll call him Alex, whatever.
Let's call him Barry.
We'll call him Barry
Booker.
Booker. And
Piece of shit.
I was like, dude, I was no.
He's not a piece of shit.
I thought wrong cue.
No. Yeah, wrong cue. So I called over to this guy and I was like, dude, I was running people's orders. It's my first day. I just kind of got the hang of it. And I said, all of a sudden the cash register won't work. He goes, oh, well, try this, try that, try this. And meanwhile, I got people just standing there staring at me for like minutes. So I get off the phone with him, and this lady was standing there, and she's like, so can I buy my pretzel or not? And I was like, sure. And I hand her like a pretzel and like a lemonade. And she goes, well, how much is it? And I said, ma'am, today it's free. Right? I literally gave free food to fucking 30 fucking people in line my first day. I ran out of pretzels. I had to run around back. I had to get more frozen pretzels and hang them on the fucking Ferris wheel.
They were frozen? They weren't even made there?
Yeah, they were frozen.
Oh my God, I'm never going to Mr. Pretzel ever.
I think they went out of business. I think you're safe.
Now I know why.
Long story
They're
short.
giving away free frozen pretzels.
No, they were cooked.
You're giving them away.
I was like, hey, I don't got time to cook them. Here's a frozen one. Stick it in your ass. So long story short, that guy finally came down after I'd given away pretty much everything that I had made since the morning. And he goes, oh, the reason the cash register doesn't work is because you're out of receipt paper. And I look at him and I go, are you fucking serious? Like, I still can't make transactions if it won't print receipts? And he's like, yeah, that's pretty much how it works. And I said, well, I just gave away like 30 people's worth of shit for free. And he's like, cool, can I grab a pretzel?
Yeah, like, all right.
And I'm like, sure, here you go. And I was like, as he's walking away, I'm like, where's the receipt paper? He's like, I don't know, it used to be under the counter. So, you know, and then I had to figure that out. So basically, the lady came back around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and she was like, okay, you're relieved. How was your first day? And I was like, it was awesome. And I never showed back up. I never went back. I wanted to kick her right in the pussy bone. I swear to God. It was fucking, I mean, who does that?
Thanks, Dolores.
Yeah. Thanks, Mulva.
Fucking cunt.
That happened to us at McDonald's. Remember? We went to the McDonald's.
Yeah. Yeah. That just happened to us recently. Like, we went to McDonald's at 3 o'clock in the morning. And the chick working the window was like, oh, my managers are fucking idiots. So guess what? This is on the house. And we're like,
it wasn't even.
we're like, what?
It wasn't even that clear though. She's like, you're like, you handed her like a $5 or something. Like, you're like, she said, I'm not taking your money.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I'm like, okay.
And I was like, is there a problem?
And then Gregg's like, in that case, can I get 4 more McGriddles?
I think we did go to get McGriddles.
I don't remember. I don't think I got anything. I think just you did.
I forget.
We went for the 2 for $4 or whatever, and I was trying to pay her, and literally we pulled up to the window, and she's like, "I'm not going to take your money." And we looked at each other like, "Is there a problem?"
And this is also like after like 10 minutes of like just watching her, like we were watching the Crystals people.
Yeah, she was just kind of marching around back and forth, looking all like exasperated, like.
Didn't record any of this?
I don't do that, man.
Was this after your Sanford show?
I don't know when it was. It wasn't Sanford.
It was after.
You guys randomly met up at 3 a.m. to go to McDonald's.
No, I forget where we were.
We were somewhere with that, but you weren't there though. I don't know where we were. But anyway, that was my uneventful first job, and that kind of sucks.
Sorry.
I was hoping you guys had some funny stories to tell. I guess
your
mine's not really funny, so sorry I wasted everybody's time.
What was your second job?
My second job? My second job, I was a car porter at a car dealership. Basically, they're like, "Hey, we need you to rearrange all the cars on that lot." I'm like, "Why?" Like, what the fuck? They're all parked next to each other. They're all clean. Oh, and then we need you to take all the ones from the front row and wash them. I'm like, "Why?" Like, what the fuck? So I spent the whole day. I got fucking fried in the sun. I worked with this dude. His name was Job. And he was supposed to train me, and he left because he had a quote unquote sinus infection. Like after an hour,
Like the Book of Job?
yeah, that was his name. And then so I spent the whole day shuffling cars and washing cars and shining fucking tires and all that shit. And then they were like, "Oh, okay, see you tomorrow at 9." And I'm like, "Totally." I never showed back up.
There's only one. All right, this isn't a first job story. But
Yeah.
This is a job I did have in high school. But it was one of those where you don't show up the next day because it's so terrible. There was like an overpass on the way to our high school in Clearwater, and there was like a strip club and a couple of like office buildings and another strip club. And I always wanted to go see what was in the office building between these two strip clubs. So I applied for a job, and it happened to be in that building. Oh, this is awesome! It's like right on the way to school, and it's between the two strip clubs. It was a telemarketing job. I didn't know any of that worked. So I'm like, 17, and I go into this room. It's a conference room. This is the training day, and it's just like it's like that movie Boiler Room where they show like how to scam people out of money. And like, we just want you to listen on our best sales guy right here. And they were selling some bullshit vacation package or something. And they're just like, have this guy on speaker, and there's like a bunch of kids like me just in this room, just like, what the hell is this? And he gets this guy on the phone, this old guy, and he's just like trying to talk him out of his money. And he's just like, eventually it got heated, and the guy, because he kept saying, no, I'm not interested, but he wouldn't hang up the phone. And finally, the guy got mad. He goes, "Why are you bothering me?" And he's just like, "You know what, sir? It sounds like you're having a bad day." And he goes, "No, what? I mean, you're having a bad life." And the salesman hung up on him, and I just stood up and applauded. Like, that's your best sales guy. So they give you this script. And you just say, just read the script. If you read the script, you're going to be fine. And I'm reading this, and I'm just like, "Hello, sir. My name is blah blah blah, and how are you today?" I got a pastor on the phone. Like, my first call is this black pastor.
It's like, "Fuck
and he
you."
wouldn't hang up. He was just trying to be super nice, and I'm just going to talk to him about whatever. So I'm getting in this like personal conversation when this guy's looking at me. He goes, "You're not reading the script." So go back to the script.
What kind of car do you drive? An Espresso.
I was like, "Oh, you're from Alabama? That's cool, man."
So first of all, your name was blah blah blah. Were you a vampire that day?
Yeah.
Second of all, how did you know he was black? So you sound black. What's your name?
He just okay. He could have been black,
So what are you driving?
but he was definitely a pastor from Alabama. Anyway,
I'm just busting your balls. You know what's funny? My almost first job was a telemarketing company.
let me finish my fucking story, please.
I thought you were done.
No, I mean, no.
Oh, there's more.
No, because
okay.
we had this like 45-minute conversation.
He's about to make a girl come on the.
In the pastor's car? You gonna fist a chick in the pastor's car?
My pants were off at this point. No, I did. I finally felt like I had a bond with the guy. Now he was just like eating out of my hands. And now I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to sell him." And he's like, "Oh, I'd really love to buy it, but I just don't have any money. And like, I'm on a fixed budget." And like, then I started to feel really, really bad. And the guy's like, pointing at me. He's like, "This is not where you go for the kill." And I'm like, "No." And I finally hung up the phone. I just got up and walked out. Just like, I can't do this.
See, interrupting you was fine because you could have ended there. Like, didn't been none the wiser.
All right, yeah. The moral is, I'm not a piece of shit.
So wait, you got up and walked out with your pants off?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that would have been a
I'm
better
going
ending.
to the strip club. Fuck this.
I'm going next door. Fuck this place. I'm out.
with the Alabama pastor.
I thought you were going to say, yeah, we became friends, and for years we'd hang out, and he let me borrow his espresso.
He saved me. He actually saved me.
He saved you.
Yeah, from that shitty job.
So do you think it's just coincidence that Paul Sikora became your roommate down the road?
Piece of shit.
Yeah, he was there to...
From Minneapolis.
.com.
.com? .com?
Female ejaculation. Yeah. So anyway, how about, all right, tell us one of your work stories. You got to tell the blind story. Come on.
I didn't tell the blind story?
I don't think you've told the blind story, no. You haven't.
Okay.
Is there a blind person involved or a set of blinds?
A set of blinds.
Set of blinds.
Horizontal blinds.
Yeah, this happened down over by...
Well, first of all, what was the job?
Oh, I was a cable guy.
Cable guy.
And I did... I was doing quality control on people's work. So I went to an apartment complex, which was up over by where the IKEA is now, over by the Millennium Mall.
Oh, okay.
I forget what the apartment complex was called. Anyway, so the apartment complexes were usually easy. You'd go to the side of the house, and there'd be the box where all the cables are at. You'd look at it, and you check for a couple of things, and then you're out of there. So I get out of my truck, and I got a camera, too. And I walk past the window, and I see there's someone on the stairs directly above me looking at me.
Outside stairs?
They were outside, yeah. They were outside stairs, and they were inside the house looking at me. Somehow. This is all peripheral vision. I wasn't looking directly up, so I just go, and I do what I got to do on the side of the house. And I come back, and I notice that there's still somebody staring at this window. So I look a little bit better, and there's either a guy or a girl. I'll preface it with that. I don't know if it was a guy or a girl, with the blinds down to their waist.
Hold on, I'm getting a picture.
The blinds were down to their waist, and they had one hand that was pulling it down, looking out, and the other hand was doing stuff.
Doing stuff, but you couldn't see if it was a man or a woman.
Correct.
So what were you seeing happening with the downstairs portion?
Something seemed like it was going on. Like I'm pretty sure there weren't any pants on. It was just like the blinds, and there were naked legs. But again, I wasn't looking directly at it.
Why not?
I don't know.
Coldcutz would have stopped him and been like, "Hey, you!
You were a terrible cable guy."
But I almost took my camera out and took a picture because I had my
seriously.
camera. But at that point, I was like,
record everything else.
I was across the parking lot, and I looked over, and the person actually came out. I still couldn't figure out if it was a girl or a boy. And they just went back in the house.
Which would you have preferred it to be?
I don't care. It doesn't matter to me either way.
Hey, parts are parts.
Wow.
That's okay.
So somebody could have literally been fisting a prostate.
I don't think they were turned around that way.
Somebody else's prostate.
You would have looked if they yelled, "Fuck me in the shit," though. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Cable guy.
Yeah, so a woman or a guy jacked off to me.
And that...
Well, you think. This is all speculative.
You want me to go back and knock on the door?
Was there completion?
I don't know.
Is this recent? Can we go back to that apartment?
No, this was years ago.
Did they have funfetti curtains?
Afterwards.
Was there a Plymouth Breeze espresso, green espresso parked in the parking lot?
No.
If only. Not that he would have noticed.
What did Paul Sikora drive? He drove this
piece
little. Yeah, it was like a little piece of shit.
Minneapolis.
But there was like 10,000 cracks in the windshield. Do you remember that?
He drove like a fucking Toyota MR2 or a Fiero or some shit.
Yeah, like it was almost like a Fiero, but it had a million cracks in the windshield, and he kept blaming it on the weather. He said, "Oh, it's the weather difference from Minnesota to Florida." And I was like, "I moved my car from Chicago down here, and it didn't do a goddamn thing."
If his windshield froze in Minneapolis and then immediately it turned into 100 degrees, I could see it cracking. But driving 18 hours isn't going to make your windshield
because people with baseball bats just beat up his car because he's a piece of shit.
.com.
Take this, you piece of shit. I'm not going to get that fixed.
Turn down the Prince, you asshole.
I'm going to drive this all the way to Florida. Can't even see out of it. I'm going to drive it all the way to Florida.
And he probably had the top down because that's the only way he could air out that fucking MacGyver mullet.
You need to get.
It's like fucking Dove's Cry. He's like rocking out a Dove's Cry, and his mullet's like slow mo, like.
You should make a banner of him and put that behind us.
I thought about that, actually. I've thought about that.
No, because I have to look at him.
And you've just ruined it, so good job. Thanks, bud.
Mm-hmm.
No,
He'll forget. He'll forget. If I put a kitten, I'm going to Photoshop a kitten on Paul's shirt on a banner.
Then he'll like it.
And then you'll be like, oh, look at that cute little kitty.
He's not such a piece of shit anymore.
Oh, you know what? We should still be friends. And then you're going to Facebook them, and you're going to be BFFs. And you guys are going to hold hands.
So remember the girl he was...
You're going to do karaoke?
So remember our mutual friend, the girl he was fucking? Do you think he's friends with her right now?
I don't know.
I'd like to know.
The mutual friend you were fucking?
No, the
You
mutual
looked at me
friend,
like as
the
if we
mutual
were
friend,
fucking.
the mutual friend of ours that he was fucking in our apartment.
You mean your ex-girlfriend?
Yes. I don't want to call her out by name. Do you think he's friends with her?
Whore!
The girl that had Tim's baby.
Oh my God, dude.
Jesus.
True story.
No, honestly, you'd have to do a lot of digging to figure out who that is. Unless you're Paul Sikora.
Or Tim's baby.
Or Tim's baby, actually. Yeah, Tim's baby knows who his...
He's in college now.
It's Tim's baby.
Tim's
piece of
baby?
shit.
Tim's baby's in college.
Oh my God. I don't think Tim ever went to college. Anyway.
Is the baby still a baby?
I don't know if he'd be friends with her on Facebook because our mutual friend that he was fucking, your ex-girlfriend,
Tim's baby mama.
she's crazy enough to just like message his wife and just call him out and tell her the whole story.
No, I don't think she's like that.
She was back then.
Really?
She was fucking crazy, dude.
Does Tim's baby like Prince?
Does he have
I met Tim's baby when he was a baby, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You did?
Yeah.
Is it actually Tim's baby or Paul's baby?
Well, that was where I was getting at.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's getting at. That's what he's getting at.
See, because I can't confirm that she had sex with Tim. I can definitely confirm that she had sex with Paul Sikora.
Is the baby a piece of shit?
Well, let me ask you this. Is Tim's baby a butt baby?
I could probably find a photo of him and see if he has a mullet.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're asking.
Call him up and just start playing some Prince in the background.
If he looks like a little MacGyver, then we know whose kid it is.
You call him up and Dove's Cries playing in the background.
Yes, dude. That's probably his ringer. Like, when you call someone instead of hearing like bring bring, you can play a song. Dude, first fucking rule of picking a song for your phone is Prince.
Is that your first rule?
Maybe.
Our I don't know why I'm not saying names, but our mutual friend who's from Brazil.
Yeah.
Whenever his phone rings, it's "Make 'em Pay" by Copper Bones.
Gigi?
He has it on a loop. Yeah.
Gigi? Well, no. I'm not saying like when you're sitting in a room and the whole room can hear your phone ringing. I'm like when you call someone and instead of hearing like the ring, you can pick a song.
But it sounds like this. It says, "Please wait while your party's reached." That's what I hear every time somebody purchases one of those. But like Didi's or Gigi's, whatever you want to call them, it's like fucking crystal clear and loud as fuck. You can hear it like in his pocket and everything. It's like dun 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 dun. And he doesn't answer. He just sits there and goes.
That's Didi's ringtone?
Rocking out. Yeah. He just starts rocking out. He's like, wait a minute.
So his ringtone is one of our songs.
And he waits for the don 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 don, and then he picks it up.
He knows that he has until the bass comes in to pick up.
Well, you got about 10 seconds.
I'm saying there's about 10 seconds for the beginning.
Right. He listens to it, but then he picks it up.
So do you think he just has like some automatic service? Just call him at random, just so he can listen to the song.
Well, now I know, so I'll call him. I'll secretly call him. It's like he just dun 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 dun.
Well, he's Brazilian, so even though it's DD, it's pronounced GG.
Really?
Yeah.
He.
So when we say DD, it is technically DD, but in Brazil it would be GG. So, hey GG, I don't think he listens to the podcast.
He does.
He does?
Hey,
can he understand us?
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm just kidding. No, every time I talk to him, he's like, "I'm sorry, my English is not so good."
He's a little embarrassed, but it's great.
I'm like, dude, your English is fucking flawless.
Considering how quickly he learned it, it's really great.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude. Good
taste in music.
Yeah, he's got great taste in fucking music, though. I got to tell you that, and really good taste in dudes, because you guys are inseparable.
And he's lost some weight.
That's good.
Yeah, I've been training him.
Great ass.
You've been training him, huh?
He goes to the gym with me 3 days a week.
You guys buffing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spot him.
You're gonna buff his muff.
Put my nuts right on his chin. I spot him.
God
like,
damn it.
Lift, bitch.
Actually, I yell at him while he's trying to push. I yell at him as Arnold Schwarzenegger. I go, "Come on, Didi! Come on! Do it, Didi! Come on!"
Push. You gotta do push.
And then everybody in the gym, they all turn their heads at the same time, like, who the fuck is that asshole?
Get to the chopper.
Come on, Didi!
Well, see, that's what's so funny is like I'm not surprised everyone in the gym turns around and looks because you're loud to begin with.
Yeah.
And when you whip out the fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, I can't imagine how loud.
It's funny because we're the only two people in the gym that don't wear like the over-ears headphones.
that don't wear pants.
Yeah. So everyone's jamming out to music because we're having a conversation. We're just having a good time.
And he's just like, "Hey, look at her tits."
Yeah.
The whole time. And you're like, she can hear you, right? He's like, "I don't care. Look at her tits."
Anyway.
No, Gigi's a good guy. He's a good guy. You just said something a second ago. You were talking about lifting weights. What's that all about? Explain that to me.
Are you serious?
Explain that to me.
Why does he have to explain lifting weights?
Why are you doing that with your fingers?
I'm being creepy. Explain the lifting of the weights to me, if you may.
I don't know where you're going with this.
Neither do I.
Do you guys wear cups when you guys work out?
We did get matching shirts. We haven't worn them together, though.
Matching what?
Shirts.
Oh, that's not what I thought you said.
I think it says...
I thought you said scarves.
I think they say working on my dad bod.
Oh, that's cute. And you both wear the same shirt?
We haven't worn them together yet.
That's adorable.
Do you wear them when you fuck?
In the locker room. His says working on my dad bod, and yours says working on his dad ass. His dad.
I will tell you this. So I've never been a fan of having mirrors in a bedroom, like where people put mirrors on their ceilings, whatever.
Until you saw mine.
Till you actually got fit.
I haven't been in your bedroom.
That's not true.
But when we were on that cruise a few weeks ago, there was a
God.
giant mirror behind the headboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the last night, we got it on, and I looked up.
Wasn't
and I was
your
like,
daughter there?
Wait.
She was at the.
Wait. Are we still talking about Gigi?
No.
It's like you dudes went on a bro cruise. Like
talking about my wife.
Why the fuck didn't you invite us?
He fucked
Oh
Gigi on the
wait. Were you able to see the magic shell from her perspective?
Room service? Do you have any magic shell? Okay, sorry to bother you.
I had to bring up magic shell.
Wait, do you have ice?
Well, they had a place where you could dump your kids up until like 10:30.
Like their dead bodies?
Yeah, just drop them off at the back of the ship.
It's like, we got to go fuck. We got to dump her off.
Right. And we had a balcony. This is the first cruise I've been on.
So you just tossed her off?
We spent an extra
and then threw a bottle of magic shell at her and say, "We'll see you later."
We had a couple of... we spent a couple extra bucks and got a balcony, and it's totally worth the price to get a balcony on a cruise.
Totally worth it.
By the way, I have to give you guys respect for showering together in those tiny ass showers.
Why?
I could barely shower as a single person.
Do
in
not
there.
respect me. I was.
You were shower raped.
I was shower raped.
He didn't have a choice in the matter. I just showed up.
So anyway, the child was still at the daycare.
It was still pleasant.
And we were in the room
For you.
and there's it's free booze, so we were just drinking and stuff. And I'm like, "You want to do something crazy? Like, let's fuck on the balcony." But then I remembered
on the pee-pee pad?
There was one time we were on the balcony, and you can hear every conversation that's going on in every other room if their doors are open.
Yeah.
Can you
So I was
see
like,
left and right? Can you see other people's balcony?
No, there's like a little wall, but you can hear everything. I heard an Arabic couple screaming at each other in the next room.
Did anybody say "fuck me" in the shit?
Do you speak Arabic?
It sounded like Arabic. They could have been black pastors for all I know.
That was "fuck me in the shit" in Arabic.
It's funny you say that.
Oh my God.
No. Gigi knows how to say that in Arabic. He speaks Arabic, but only certain phrases. He had a friend, or maybe it's a relative of his,
But he's
that taught him
Portuguese.
how to say really offensive things in Arabic. And he said the most offensive thing you can say in Arabic, and he said it to me, and I can understand it because, what does that translate to? He goes, "I will shit on your mustache." That is the most, I guess, offensive thing you can say when you're in the Middle East, is "I will shit on your mustache."
That's the most offensive thing you could say.
Just the mustache?
Yeah. Because
You know how hard it would be
everyone
to-
has mustaches.
You know how hard it would be just to shit on the mustache?
That's what I mean. That takes a lot of time.
I will shit on your mustache.
That's offensive?
I guess
If somebody said that to me, I would die laughing. I'd be like, "Prove it." You know what I mean? How do you? I will shit on your mustache.
Right. And he knows how to say it perfectly in Arabic.
So did you fuck your wife on the balcony?
No, we had to do it on the bed, but there was that mirror there. So I'm like, I caught a glimpse of my sweaty, oily, naked body.
Your muscles.
I was like, yeah.
Because wait a minute, you just went on this cruise, right? And then you went to Chicago to see Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
You did those like back to back.
Yeah.
Do you not have a job anymore?
Well, my dad just died, so I took some time off.
Oh, he's milking it.
Brought it up again.
No, I didn't bring it up. He brought it up. You brought it up.
It just happened to be. Look, I booked Foo Fighters like 6 months ago, and the cruise got booked around Father's Day.
You booked Foo Fighters? Why the fuck didn't we open? Instead,
you guys didn't suck at dicks. You were 3 dicks shy. I'm sorry of opening for the Foo Fighters.
If I had known I was 3 dicks shy, I would have gone for 4. Okay.
I'd be pissed if I sucked a bunch of dicks and didn't get to play for the Foo Fighters.
No, but that's how it works. It's like, hey, if you suck my dick, you get to open for Foo Fighters.
I
You're
know.
like, sweet. And then you suck a dick, and then he's just like, I changed my mind. You're like, you fucking asshole.
This Dave Grohl?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah, that's his thing. That's his shtick. So anyway, your balcony, did it just face open water?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's kind of nice.
It was really nice.
So would you have like pulled out and just like jizzed off the balcony, like into the ocean?
If I had some extra time on my hands and I was alone first, yeah.
Because now there's like mermaid cold cut babies swimming around the ocean. What, manfish kid? Is that what homie calls them?
We saw like flying fish jumping out of
Dolphin
the
boy.
water. And maybe you could just get one and grab my
Shoot it out of the sky with a jizz bolt.
just grabs it, thinks it's food.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Absolutely.
Then the dolphins start throwing up violently.
Yeah. I could see that happening. What if Aquaman popped up out of the water and punched you in the balls?
I am Aqua.
But just as he's punching you in the balls, you jizz in his face? Oh, that'd be amazing.
Wow, this just took a serious turn.
Yeah.
I want to know what you would do.
How did we get here?
Can you explain that to me? Is there any way you could?
So tell me about late weightlifting.
So tell me about the lifting of the weights.
Tell me about your shirtless body fucking your wife on the bed in the mirrors.
So long story short,
It was sexy.
Long story short, you literally looked into the mirror behind the bed while you were having sex with your wife,
And flexed.
and admired your rippling
Yeah.
muscles
I didn't admire my ripping. I just admired the look I was getting from myself.
from yourself.
Because I had suntan oil on, and I looked and was kind of like, sweating, and I'm,
How long did it take
I'm
for
in
your wife
just
to
the
wake
right
up?
position.
Did you look in the mirror and flex at all?
No,
That's like straight out of fucking American Psycho.
I mean, you're just naturally flexed, when you're holding yourself up.
When you're pumping.
Your penis is.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, as much as it can be, I guess. All right, we're gonna take a fucking break
Okay.
okay.
now.
Hey everybody, Coldcutz here. Since these dicks always forget, or maybe they're just too proud, probably not, but whatever, wanted to remind everyone that Copper Bones has an amazing show coming up at the Orlando House of Blues, Saturday, September 8th. It's with Mechanism, Filth, and Who Was I. It's going to be a fucking amazing show. And the best part is that you can go for free. All you have to do is go to copperbones.com/FREETIX, that's free ticks, and these asshats will send you tickets in the mail. All the bands are fucking phenomenal, and it will be a great time. So come by, hang out, and say hi, or tell us how much you like or don't like Naughty Time, and maybe we'll even shave your back. Remember, go to copperbones.com/freetix, that's FREETIX, and the show is Saturday, September 8th. And now, back to the naughty. Chickadee check, 1, 2.
Oh, I didn't realize you were recording. Okay. And we're back. So we just had a terrible conversation during the break. I don't think we could recapture
Brad
that.
suggested Ryan
Well, hold on. No,
have his dead mother's
no,
pussy scalped and have a koozie made out of it so the beer bottle could go through the pussy loops.
There it is. I was going to say we could build up to it, but yeah, just straight for the
I'm
kill.
just going
there,
straight
bud.
for the punchline.
Yeah.
Pussy lips.
Yeah.
Ryan's mother's pussy lips.
Yeah.
.com.
.com.
It would kind of look like this.
Mulva. Actually, that's my mom's vagina. Thanks for it's been woven. No, the whole all right. The whole
Part of the package.
now the whole joke, and we got to back it up. Was I'll say my mother was cremated, and then they were like, "Oh, could you ask for her vagina and cremate the rest?" And then it just somehow evolved into this terrible joke to where now my mother's vagina is a koozie.
I think you started it because you were saying that your sister was going to give you like a teaspoon. You're like, I don't know what that is. That could be some of her, like her pussy bones.
Yeah, I don't want my mom's pussy bones, because if we divvy up her ashes, I don't know what I'm getting. It could be like any random part of her all mixed up. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure it's all mixed up. I don't think they take the ashes and say, okay, take it in pieces.
Yeah, that's what they should do. They should say, here's an arm, here's a head, here's an arm, here's a leg, here's a pussy, here's a butt cheek, and then you can divvy it up and be like, hey, I want to give you some of my mom's ashes. You get a butt cheek. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, what the fuck am I going to do with an arm, really? I mean, let's be honest. And here's the pussy. Bones. Ugh, terrible. You guys are fucking terrible.
You started it.
Yeah, I know. It was much funnier downstairs. We should have been recording. Sorry, guys. But anyway, just the whole idea of
If we only had a podcast studio.
using my mother's scalped vagina flaps as a koozie.
With hair and all.
I don't know that. I shouldn't tell you this.
Have you seen your mother's?
Actually,
vagina?
yes. I've seen my mother's vagina. I came from her vagina.
Well, you saw
Not in. Not in. I came from.
Wow.
I came out, not in.
Thankfully.
That I'm aware of. I used to wake up in the middle of the night and run downstairs and sleep with her because, you know, we lived up north and the house was real creaky and everything was built like in the 40s or something. So I was just that little kid that would wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, run downstairs and curl up next to my mom. So it is feasible that I may have penetrated her at some point.
We tried to crawl back in.
Absolutely. I'm like, she's like, it's time for school. And I'm like, no, it's not. Climb right back in.
It's warm in here.
I don't know if you know this, but my mother was a kangaroo.
Was it like Empire Strikes Back in the bantha?
Oh my God, yeah. We slice her open. I gotta keep
thought
warm.
they smelled bad on the outside.
Dude, speaking of vaginas, I promised her I wouldn't tell this story.
You promised your mom?
No, my girlfriend.
Oh. So of course you're gonna tell it.
So I have lots of nicknames for my girlfriend, and I think one of my favorite ones currently is Fatness Neverlean.
Fatness. What is it?
Fatness Neverlean.
Oh, Neverlean. Okay.
Instead of Katniss Everdeen from what are those movies?
Twilight.
No, the one with the girl with the bow and arrow.
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
No, what are the movies with the girl with the bow and arrow? Catching Fire and
Hunger Games?
Hunger Games.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the main character's name is Katniss Everdeen.
Oh.
So I call my girlfriend Fatness Neverlean.
All right.
But
Anyway, I was walking. I decided I want to get some ice cream last night, so I have Snowball ice cream. And no, it's not made of semen. It's made of snowballs. It's my favorite ice cream in the world. And shrimp. So I'm like, oh, you know what, man? I want some ice cream. I'm gonna get some ice cream, and I'm like, where's Fatness? That sounds terrible. I call her so many things, but that's my favorite, Fatness Neverlean. So I walk past the bedroom, and I can see straight into the master bath, and she has one leg up on the counter, and she's holding a mirror, and she's looking at her mud flaps.
Are the mud flaps the butthole or?
No, she's looking at her meat flaps.
Okay, me.
So I walk in, and I'm carrying this bowl of ice cream, and I'm like eating ice cream, and I'm like, what are you doing? And she's got one leg up on the counter, and she goes, oh, I have like a sebaceous cyst on one of my labia. And I'm like, I don't understand what any of those words mean.
Minora or majora?
Oh my God.
I can lend you my AIDS blades. It's serrated. She can get rid of it quickly.
Well, she's like, well, my OBGYN said it may be a sebaceous cyst. And I'm like, it's probably like a fucking ingrown hair. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, it's like this tiny little like red bump, like right on the tip of her meat flap. So she's like, will you look at it for me? and I'm holding a bowl of ice cream. I'm just eating it. I'm eating it as if this is like an everyday adventure. Like, sure. So I get down on my hands and knees, one hand holding a bowl of ice cream.
You didn't even put the ice cream down?
No, of course not. And then I turn the flashlight on my phone, and I'm like 3 inches away from her fucking meat flaps with my flashlight, and I'm trying to determine what this little red bump is.
How many pictures did you take? Yeah.
That's a funny story. But so I turn the flashlight on, and I'm like, I don't know if you guys have ever been like 3 inches from a vagina with your eyeballs. Like, okay, you go down on a woman, cunnilingus, whatever, that's fine. Usually it's in the dark, and you're not actually staring directly into the depths of hell, okay?
I did work for Playboy for 12 years.
Can we get a little less lettuce in the taco? I think, is that actual term? So anyway, I'm down on my hands and knees. I got one hand on my bowl of ice cream and the other one with a flashlight.
Sorry for that.
I'm 3 inches away from her fucking meat flap, and she's like, "Can you see it?" I'm like, "Yeah, it looks like the fucking zit that was on the kid's face in Family Guy." And it's like, what did he name it? Phil? Chris had that zit. His name was Phil. He's like, "Hey, Chris."
I was thinking of Family Ties. Skippy.
Family Ties, no. So I'm staring at it, and I'm like, this is awkward. I'm still eating my ice cream, and I'm like,
I think that was the awkward part. You eating the ice cream? Yeah.
How did she notice to look out for it?
Well, I guess her OBGYN mentioned it. Right. But all she's done for the last 2 days is every time she sits down or stands up, she goes, and I'm like, "Are your meat flaps bothering you?" She goes, "They're tender." And it's like this tiny, tiny, like little red bump, like a zit. And I'm like, if you can find a hair growing out of the middle of it, pluck it, because it could just be an ingrown or it could just be a fucked up follicle. And she's like, "Oh, the OBGYN said it's the sebaceous cyst." I'm like, "Girl, I've seen pussy zits before, and that is a pussy zit."
She should go to Dr. Pimple Popper.
I was just going to say, oh my God, that is my new favorite show.
Ooh.
Long story short, she's sitting on a hot, wet towel. She goes, "I need to use the hot compress." So she's sitting on this hot, wet towel, right? So I'm staring at her vagina, and I'm like, "How did my ice cream get in your vagina?" She's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "It looks like I put ice cream in your vagina." She's like, "What?" And I'm like, Girl, are you turned on right now?"
Fuck me in the vanilla.
She goes, "Well, Rocky Road." So she laughs at me or whatever, and then she goes like, "I need you to do another hot compress." And then she's sitting at the dinner table, doing crosswords, sitting on a hot towel, and she goes, "It's kind of arousing sitting on this hot, moist towel." And I'm like, "It was ice cream. It was ice cream in your pussy hole." Mm.
So is this before or after you busted out the magic shell?
I said, "I know how to fix that."
Like, hey, wait a minute. I know what we can do.
Well, first what I did is I just had her stick her flap in the freezer, because they're huge flaps. I'll be honest with you. I said, "Hey, just whip that flap up into the freezer for a few minutes."
I got a cold compress we can use. And a bottle of magic shell.
Did you say Coldcutz press?
And then you're like chiseling away at it with a hammer. Breaking that with that shell.
Actually, it's funny because I looked at it and I was like, "So how did you manage to grow a clit on your meat flap?"
She had 2 clits.
Yeah. She's growing clits all over the place, dude. I went to give her a hug when she came home and she fucking melted.
Vaginas.
I'm sorry, Fatness, Neverlean. I promised I wouldn't tell the story, and I did, so I'm a bastard.
Pretty sure she knew it was.
I'm pretty sure she knew it was going to happen. Maybe not to such detailed, retelling.
I think the people around us know at this point that nothing is sacred.
No.
What? No, I mean,
we both looked at the banner to see what it said
in
at the
our
bottom.
lives. In our lives.
Well, it's funny because there's a version of the Naughty Time logo where it says "Nothing is sacred." So we both turned around to see which one it said. It says, "Oh, we are terrible people."
Yes.
Which is also
I
correct.
believe, which is also correct. Yes, we're terrible people, and nothing is sacred.
I'm just going to play this podcast at my dad's funeral. Just going to have it on a loop.
So he hadn't had a funeral yet.
No.
Oh man. Are we invited?
But this is funny because when his mom died, my grandma, he waited like 6 months before they did the funeral.
Oh my God,
they
that
had
is
it
funny.
on my wife's birthday, so we had to drive to North Carolina on her birthday to go to my grandma's funeral.
Ugh.
So
horrible.
I don't see the problem.
Well, I mean, this is a Jewish thing apparently. I guess it doesn't matter when you do it.
What, funerals?
Yeah.
Well, your father was cremated, right?
Yeah.
So you could technically wait fucking 5
Right,
years if
exactly.
you want. I mean, yeah.
We wanted to wait till the schedules are free.
So you said he was cremated?
Yeah.
Are you guys going to divvy him up?
I hope so.
Are you going to get his pussy flaps? Because I need a new koozie. Daddy needs a new koozie. Anyway, you fucking started that.
Sorry.
And you brought it up. I didn't bring it up. So you said you helped your brother move this weekend too, right?
I helped him unpack those pods that's in your driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I helped him unpack.
Personal on-demand storage. Sponsored by. I'm just kidding.
Is that really what it stands for?
Yes, that's what it stands for.
Wow.
I'm the acronym king, bro.
I learn something every day.
Yeah. So he didn't lift a finger? Is that what you're saying?
I was like the only one doing anything for like 2 hours.
That's because you're fucking covered in muscles, bro.
And it was already the third. I had already gone to the gym twice that day. And the first thing
to prep.
So he's got this entertainment center that's wrapped in a moving blanket, and I'm like, okay, and it's on wheels, so we're trying to get it out, and I have to lift it out of the pod, and I'm like, why does this thing weigh 500 pounds? He goes, oh, we filled it with records and CDs and equipment. I was like, why would you do that? Why would you fill it up, a piece of furniture, with shit when you're moving it?
He's like, hey, we're moving. My brother's got a lot of muscles. Let's make everything heavier.
So I lifted it. I immediately pulled my back out. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I dropped it, and one of the wheels broke off. So
Well, let me ask you a question, though. Was it records and CDs, or was it sausage?
that was in a separate box. There was a box marked sausage.
You're like, hey, why does this box weigh 800 pounds?
But it was empty.
It's full of sausage.
It was empty, and I turned around and he was eating sausage.
Were you there when we
He just ate 800 pounds of sausage.
Did you help Ryan move with me? Or was
No.
that Terrence?
Terrence helped us
Terrence.
move, yeah.
Ryan took like an hour, not an hour, but like half a day trying to play Tetris with all the shit in the truck to try to get everything perfectly.
Oh, you fucking do that. It's annoying.
It was very
Trying to play
annoying.
Tetris with everything.
Dude, first of all, I rented the truck for one fucking day. No, fuck you. I rented the truck for one fucking day. I didn't want to make 2 fucking trips. So if I got to spend a little extra time and pack that bitch like it's fucking...
Instead of throwing all the shit in there and just making multiple trips, he tried to spend 6 hours trying to get everything all in there at once.
It wasn't 6 hours. You were exaggerating.
It was a long time.
It was like an hour extra. I'm like, hey guys, if we actually are smart about this, we can do it in one trip. And guess what? We did it in one trip.
No, we didn't.
Well, I had to put some stuff in my car. But long story short, if I didn't figure out the best way to pack the band van, we'd be making multiple trips to fucking Jacksonville to bring our equipment. Now who's an asshole?
That's not true.
Look, man, I don't want to make multiple trips. Work smarter, not harder. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm fucking pissed. This guy. What would fucking Paul Stanley say about this shit?
You people don't want to go home yet, do ya? You guys ready to play some Tetris?
God.
This one's called Cold Gin.
Why cold gin?
I learned how to play that this week.
Why not? Why not? Yeah.
I love that song.
Why did you learn how to play cold gin?
It's a great song.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
You had nothing better to do.
No, because I watched a couple Kiss videos on YouTube, and now it keeps suggesting more Kiss videos.
Of course.
And it's all around the reunion tour around 97 or 8.
Was that with or without makeup?
This when they put the makeup back on after the acoustic thing they did.
Can I just say thank God?
Because they're ugly. And there's a thing where they talk about cold gin and how, because I watch these videos called rig rundowns where they go to the techs of these big stadium bands and they show all the equipment. Mm-hmm. And none of those guys played any effects. No, there are no pedals or nothing. None of the guys
straight into the amps.
But there's like one effect that he has to do for cold gin. It's that one where it's like a for the drums. Mm-hmm. And so that was the one effect.
It's a drum effect?
I think so.
That's weird.
Yeah, when in the beginning. So the guy has to manually trigger it, but those guys play in little tiny amps and
Can we talk about suggestions
for what?
for your phone? When you eBayed this spider lady.
Oh God.
Yeah.
The suggestions you're getting now from eBay.
The best one
Are amazing.
is the face dildo.
No.
That's the fucking best.
I have it pulled up right here. So lockable double head ride on face ball mouth stuffed dildo.
Yes.
$9.99. And
Ends black.
what? Well, of course it is. Of course it is. But the funny thing is, right next to it, well, this is listed as a unisex costume. Directly next to it is 225 Jeffrey the Giraffe costume mascot. Toys R Us.
225 costumes.
$125,000.
Right, because it's 225 actual costumes.
Oh, you're not just getting one.
You're not getting one. You're getting 225 Jeffrey the Giraffe Toys R Us official mascot costumes for $125,000.
That's a good deal.
Is it?
Because I thought maybe Jeffrey should have been $9.99 and this strap-on face dildo should have been $125,000.
How much is the face dildo?
$9.99.
I gotta buy it.
You fucking bought it, dude. You know you bought it.
I bought that mask.
And then there's another one. Oh, here's a close-up. We'll go ahead and post these. And then it's like, hey, here's the best way to spend $120 on deals. A picture of a GoPro. And then underneath it is a dude fucking a girl from behind on a sex swing. And then there's nipple clamps. And then there's a girl who's got like her nipples blacked out. And she's got her hands
Like tied to
chained to her ankles. And then a close-up of a dildo in a girl's mouth. Like, this is eBay, right?
Yeah, this is because I put Toscano Spider Woman in eBay. It thinks
And all of these, I mean, let's be honest, the positions and the scantily clad women look kind of similar to the
that, and
Spider
I was
Woman.
looking for the ghost mask. That's why it keeps coming up as unisex costumes.
Wow. And then one of my favorites though is the the hot soft lip open mouth ball gag.
What is that for?
What do you mean? What
I
is that
can't
for?
figure out what that's for.
You strap it over your mouth.
Yeah.
And it's got two things in the back that hold your mouth open.
Like,
So it's just to keep your mouth
So it
open
looks
so you
like-
don't gag?
it's like Pulp
no,
Fiction.
No, so she looks like she has Jessica Rabbit lips, and you fuck her in the mouth hole
Why can't you just fuck her in the mouth hole? Why do you need those giant lips?
because she can't close her mouth.
So you can rape her mouth? Is that what
Yeah,
it
that
is?
is kind of terrible.
Yeah, it's a mouth
Anyway,
rape device.
that one's only $4.56.
What?
Yeah,
Let's get 5 of them.
the one next to it is $2.12.
Pass them out at your shows. Everyone can just stand in the front.
Why don't
Just
you
with those
order one of
strap
those and then when it comes in, we can review it on
Hey
the next
Barry,
podcast.
which color would you like? Would you like the pink one?
Yeah, I think we should get a pair for each one of us, and we should strap them on and see how well we can talk.
You should try to sing with one.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. I like that.
And then I can come along with the face dildo and just put it fuck you in the mouth.
In the mouth hole. I was just gonna say we can get BLT with the face dildo, and I'll wear the mouth, and then he'll just like.
Why do
just
you gotta
stick
wear
it-
the mouth?
Just stick it in the. Oh, okay. You can wear the mouth, and I'll wear the face dildo, and I will just chin fuck your mouth hole.
They have another one that's called the Accommodator, where it's
not a chin fuck,
It's a chin dildo, but also the mouth is so you can pleasure somebody with your mouth.
How does that work?
Well, I think the chin dildo goes
The Chindo.
in the rear or the front, whichever one
In
you're
the back
doing.
door.
And then I think
Oh,
it's
I see.
for the back door,
I
and
see,
then you can
I see.
or vice versa.
Or technically, you could ram the chin dildo into a vagina hole and then use your tongue to pleasure the clitoris
Or the beehole.
or the beehole. Wow. Okay. So you wear the mouth. I wear the chin dildo. We're good. We're covered. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I didn't know any of those things were being sold on eBay.
Why not? Why wouldn't
I've
they?
seen those things on Amazon, which is kind of funny because you're like, what the fuck?
There's way worse stuff on
Like
Amazon.
I started getting crazy suggestions because I like to buy really funny stocking stuffers for my girlfriend for Christmas, and I bought her a merkin.
Cubic
I
wing?
bought her a pink merkin just to be funny. And
Is that what that is?
no, this is
Mulva?
a baby beanie nipple thing. So I bought her a merkin, and then all the suggestions were like strap-on dildos and chin dildos and like clitoris ticklers and all kinds of crazy shit. So I bought them all.
I discovered this when I left Chicago. I decided to eBay a bunch of old Playboy stuff, and there is a whole adult section of eBay that you have to put your information that says you're over 18. So there's a whole walled off section of eBay that's all adult shit.
That's like going to 1,000 videos, 16,000 videos,
Yeah, that creepy
and it's
room.
like adults only, like behind like the beaded curtain. You're like, ooh, what's back there? And you know what was back there? Paul Sakura jerking off.
To a fleshlight.
He's behind a pane of glass, just
Named Pumpkin.
just like, wearing all
So
purple
if you ever
velvet.
want an eBay Pumpkin, you can just put him on the adult section of eBay.
Oh, I sold Pumpkin to a dude off Craigslist.
Did you have to actually hand it to him?
What was Pumpkin again?
Just leave
It wasn't mine. I was just kidding.
No, but what do you?
A fleshlight. It was a fleshlight.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I think we talked about it in episode 4. Episode 4.
Did you actually sell it?
No, I never had one. It was just a joke.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a social experiment.
No. You
Hold on,
lied to
where's
us.
my phone? Not anymore.
He's going to bring his to the next recording and be like, hey, I've used it a few times, but you can have it.
Your order has been placed.
Do they? Can you sell a used fleshlight on eBay?
We're about to find out.
I'm pretty sure you can sell anything on fucking eBay.
Well, I know you said you were claiming you bought it on Craigslist, or no, you posted the ad.
Yeah,
on Craigslist.
I was talking
That's what
to
it
a guy I
was.
work with, and he was renting a spare room in my house, and in the middle of the night I heard like moaning, and he's like, "Oh yeah, dude, I hooked up with this chick last night. She had this huge pumpkin ass." And then somehow I was joking with my buddy Terrence about fleshlights, and then I was like, "Oh, I have a fleshlight named Pumpkin," and then I just got this idea to post it on Craigslist.
Now I
and
remember.
That was kind of the end of it. I wish I kept all the responses because they were kind of creepy.
Do you have any more songs on your phone? Naughty songs?
Oh, I'm sure I do. Yeah.
Can you pick one out? I need one.
You need a naughty song?
Oh, I need it.
Um,
I can't get the "Mama's Got Big Titties" out of my head.
and a great big gaping kitty. Yeah. I would have to scroll through and find which ones. I have tons of them, but
All right, you don't have to.
you know what? This one may actually be appropriate. This is one I have recorded and it just popped in my head since I had to stare directly into my girlfriend's pussy hole.
Majora.
Let me think how it goes. You guys talk for a second.
Pussy Hole Majora.
Major. You know the names of both lips?
Minora and Majora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you know. One's a menorah.
Oy vey.
Okay, so
I want to hear the recorded version.
why? Okay, all right, fine. I mean, I could do it live, but I guess you don't want to hear me do it live. So,
No.
you guys, I don't want silence. So you guys talk about something. I'll find it. It's fine.
So are we going to find a song for you to sing? I got lots of rave reviews.
On me singing.
Mainly from Gigi about you singing White Snake last time.
He's got great taste.
So you want to sing something?
What do you got?
Whatever you want. You want to do a little? You want to do jump?
Oh, do you have? Can you do? What's the? Close your eyes. Closer Eclipse to the Heart.
Ooh.
Do you know that?
You know that one? Of course he does.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. Turn around. Actually, this is probably a bad idea because I don't know the lyrics to it.
All right, we're good.
Damn it. That would have been good.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't found the recording. I just didn't want to hear you sing anymore. Sorry, BLT's mom.
God damn it.
Um,
You're going to get it. She's going to come here and kill you.
Here it is. All right, ready? Here's a recording. This one's not too fantastic, but this is the one I'm thinking of, and it's apropos to what happened to me while I was eating ice cream the other day.
Is it going to be loud as fuck?
I hope so.
Mama's got a great big pussy hole. Mama's got a great big pussy hole. Mama's got a great big pussy hole. Mama's got a great big pussy hole.
Did you?
Oh my God, I recorded that on my birthday last year.
Oh, I was going to say, did you write that after the...
No, I recorded that on my birthday last year. That's insane. So I literally stared into the eye of fucking Sauron the other night while I'm eating fucking ice cream, right? How appropriate was that fucking song? Man, I should have said, Mama's got ice cream all up in a pussy hole. Mama's got ice cream in a pussy hole.
For some reason,
I just wrote a naughty song just then. What do you
for
think of
some
that?
reason, hearing it on the recording is 10 times better.
What'd you think of that, though? I just totally made up a naughty song on the fucking spot.
It was good.
Yeah, whatever. You're a piece of shit.
.com.
Yeah, I know. I found another thing on here that could be pretty funny, but now I'm trying to find it. Oh, here we go. This one's just titled "Microwave That Dick." So let's see what it is. How about that? Empty my fucking pockets, bitch. No, I'm saying for real.
No, who's a retard?
The people texting me are retards. I don't fucking know.
Texting you.
Your mom. No, not your mom.
Are you in the van again?
I'm in my car.
A little purr.
No, for real. Your mom texted me though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does she know she's
said,
being
"Hey,
recorded?
be there in a couple hours."
No. She doesn't know I'm recording.
And I said, "Well, I'm gonna warm that dick up."
Whoa.
You know what she said?
What'd she say?
She said, "Microwave that dick because I'm fucking hungry." You know what she said?
What?
Hot pockets.
Hot Pockets.
I'm just gonna end it there. Hot pockets. You know what she said? Microwave that dick because I'm fucking hungry. Then you know what she said? Hot pockets.
Oh my god.
There's still like 30 seconds left, but I'm sure it's no good.
I just noticed this Einstock. Look at this can.
That's from Iceland.
Einhorn.
Look at that. Look how short that can is compared to these.
Finkel
It's a
is
mini
Einhorn.
can.
Well, it's not. It's milliliters because it's European. It's not ounces.
11.2.
Yeah, that's 12.
Oh my god.
So it's 0.8 ounces
it
different.
doesn't fit in the Colster.
Oh my god! You should call fucking Yeti, and you should fill the Colster up with turds, and you should mail it back and say, "I need a fucking metric version, bitches."
No kidding.
You should
Yeah,
magic
and a pink
mag-
one
You should
as
magic
well.
shell the turds.
Yeah, you should magic show that bitch. So hot pockets.
I have a boner. Boner, bitch.
Is that part of the song?
Ooh.
Are you at the doctor's when you're doing this, taking an exam?
Boner. Boner, bitch.
The doctor's like, can you turn your head and cough?
How old is that one?
That one's from January.
Was that before we did the podcast?
Yeah,
When did we start?
the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
It started in his mind
Has it
7
been over a
years
year
ago.
now?
No. It's if we're in episode 9 now.
Boner.
Fudge covered peanut butter.
These are the ones that were really good, right? They weren't like
Fudge covered peanut butter. Come on. Fudge covered peanut butter. Fudge covered peanut butter.
On my dick. Naughty songs. That's how I roll.
That was a rewind.
Remix. I did harmonies on that one. Did you notice?
oh my dick.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this because I will just keep playing random shit the entire time. So
You gotta be better prepared next time.
yeah, bro.
So what are you going to sing, Greg?
I guess
say.
Oh shit! You gonna sing a song?
I don't know. He's trying to make me sing something. I don't know what to request.
Request something that you fucking know.
Total Eclipse would have been great.
I know, but I think we'd have to pre-do something with that. I don't know the lyrics. Turn around.
You could change it to "I ate her clit" and then there's and she farted.
What was
That was my
sound?
throat.
That wasn't me.
That was my throat. That was my throat.
Wow.
I ate her clit and she farted. All right.
How many Crystal Burgers are you going to eat tonight?
Oh my god!
I'm looking at you.
Are we
I
going-
ate Crystal Chicks last night. I wasn't feeling the burgers, man.
What?
Yeah, Crystal burgers are really good if I'm cross-eyed, shit-faced, and I don't realize I ate 8 of them.
I taste mustard and beef. I think this girl wants to fuck me.
Okay, yeah.
All I taste is mustard and beef.
Oh,
Give me another one. Give me
mustard and beef.
Oh my god, dude.
Did you see what our friend Don said? We played in Sanford last weekend. I said, bring cupcakes. He's like, I'm going to bring cupcakes. He goes, you'll love it. They're mustard and beef.
No, I did not.
I was like, you son of a bitch.
He's the best.
That's my new nickname.
Mustard and beef?
No, cupcake.
No, you're biscuit.
Oh no, I'm a nightcat.
You're listening to Naughty Time with Nightcat.
Meow, everybody. It's a nightcat. We're going to hear some Total Eclipse. We're going to spin some Rush for you.
I'm gonna do it right meow.
Here we got Gregg.
What about Paul Stanley? He's like,
Doing some subdivisions.
Oh shit.
I forgot how to play it.
That's another song I don't know.
Nightcat, fuck you in the butthole.
Subdivisions.
Subdivision! In the Henkel house.
Subdivisions.
In the bathroom stalls.
Nutty Time.
Nightcat, I'll fuck you in the butthole.
So you need to be playing over that.
Whatever, dude. It's fine.
He's going through his little.
He's going through all of his fucking settings now. He's got this fucking keyboard set up. I need to take a picture of the fucking keyboard. You're the keyboard cat. You're the keyboard night cat. And apparently an alligator.
That beer was delicious, I'll tell you that.
Dude, this fucking beer, dude. I'm telling you, this. Oh my god. I'm drinking the Invasion from Cigar City. It's one of my faves. Lurve it. I lurve it.
Bitch better get my honey.
Bitch better have my honey. What are you drinking there, Bolt?
Cider Boys Strawberry Magic
Of course.
from Coldcutz.
He hates beer, but he loves cider, and especially if there's strawberry in it.
I love it.
Where's your bendy straw, your little umbrella?
There was none.
Mm.
Dude,
Oh,
this
there
should
it
be a
is.
fucking. Her ass should be the bottle opener.
Oh, yes.
Hey,
you find a way to use her,
Toscano, if
use
you
her pussy
listen to
flaps.
this,
You're like,
can you make Spider Woman with a bottle opener?
In the ass.
yes, and it must be her vulva.
Awesome.
Minora.
No, I think there's I want to see. I want to see Gregg go to Shark Tank with just a vagina bottle opener.
Like, so what do you have for us today? And he's like, vagina bottle opener.
Mark Cuban would definitely be in on that.
Yes.
He'd be like, yes, I want 51%.
Before you say anything, yes.
They're gonna say, well, what about the women? And we got. I have the butthole version. Hairy butthole bottle opener.
It would be pretty easy, though, to make like a cock and balls and then have like the cutout in the balls and for a bottle opener.
I'll bet you $100 that already exists if you go on Amazon right now.
A cock and balls?
I'm sure it's in my eBay feed.
Ooh, yeah. The strap-on cock and balls bottle opener dildo thing.
Go look it up.
Oh, he's going to look
I mean,
it up.
I've
Yeah.
already. I mean, at this point,
Now I want to.
You're committed at this
it's
point.
I
already
want you to
my-
constantly start looking shit up, so this way.
I mean, my whatever settings are already tainted.
Here.
And what's funny, okay, so
Cock
when I
and
was in
balls
Chicago,
bottle opener.
I was talking to Pork Pie about this,
Cock and
and
balls.
Check out these pictures.
I forgot my volume's on.
That's even better.
I was talking to Pork Pie about my eBay thing. I was showing him, and he goes, "There's probably a setting to clear it." So I found the setting in the eBay app to clear your
cache.
Yeah, I just opened it up, and of course, it's all like face dildos and Spider Women.
That's because your phone's listening to us, bro. Dude, I literally just typed cock and balls bottle opener in my phone, and it's like, this guy started a Kickstarter. I can't even talk. This guy started a Kickstarter for dick-shaped bottle openers. What do you know?
Are the balls the opener?
I fucking hope so.
So I did the same thing on eBay, and it actually shows me roosters.
Oh my god, dude, the balls
Instead,
are the
instead of
opener.
actual cocks, it shows me rooster bottle openers.
Dude, he's got 4 of them. The Dicky Doo, the Heart Dicky Doo, the Dicky Doo with text, and then the Heart Dicky Doo with text.
They look like cookie cutters.
They do look like cookie cutters. But you know what I'm going to call them? Nookie cutters.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I did it all for the nookie. What? Hey, speaking of Limp Bizkit, man, did you eat the spunk cake on your Disney cruise?
I didn't go on a Disney cruise.
I thought it was a Disney cruise.
No, it was a Norwegian.
So there definitely was spunk cake in Norway.
No, I didn't see any vagina bottle openers on eBay. So
Bummer.
But
you got $1 million idea there.
No, someone's already kickstarted it.
Oh shit!
Where you been?
Well, you didn't turn the phone around so I could see it.
Don't they look like cookie cutters?
Nah, it doesn't look. Nah.
Here you go. Yeah, these are fucking
He needs a better prototype.
cock and balls
Mark Cuban's not buying that.
bottle openers. Why would you have to kickstart that? Like,
Can't you just make it and be
I
like,
mean, to me, like, look, there's pictures of him like designing it and engineering it. I'm like, bro, I would have got this done in one shot.
he's
Like,
got a whole story. He wants to make
I know
them good.
exactly how to make the cock and balls bottle opener. I don't need to fucking. The penises are really pointy. That's strange.
Maybe
they're too pointy.
maybe he's got a weird looking dick.
Maybe he molded it after. Actually, look, if you look at his little picture, he looks like Kim Jong Un. That's kind of funny.
If Kim Jong Un made that, it'd be like the size of this table.
So these are I was gonna say these are really small penis bottle openers.
I'm just saying, doesn't he exaggerate everything? He says he's like a pro basketball player.
No, he's just best friends with what's his face?
I love that he gave him this big, huge envelope.
Okay, yeah. He's best friends with the basketball player guy. What's his name?
Oh, Dennis Rodman.
Dennis fucking Rodman.
Yeah.
You think when he flies over to North Korea and hangs out with Kim Jong Un, he wears his fucking wedding dress?
I do not think
I have
so.
a Dennis Rodman wedding dress action figure doll thing.
Really?
It looks like a Barbie. It's in like this pink box,
They
and
just
it's
took-
clear, and it's Dennis Rodman as like a doll wearing a white wedding dress.
Can you take a picture of him holding hands with the Joey Fatone?
Oh, absolutely.
action figure?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm kind of curious. Do you think they're?
Of course you are.
If you were to go on eBay, I'm not eBay, YouTube, and search for young white girls getting gifted black Barbies and their reactions to it, if there's something like that on there.
Is that a thing?
I'm curious if you were to look for that. If
Is that
would
what you
come
like to edge to now?
up. God damn it!
It's a very specific fantasy. you have
Wait.
there.
Black Barbie is your edging material?
God damn it!
She's been my go-to for fucking years, dude. What are you talking about? There's not just black Barbie though. There's like middle skin tone Barbie. There's Asian Barbie.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
And it
'cause
makes sense.
I've
I mean,
heard-
'cause-
I've heard many stories of like young kids getting Barbies but they were like
The wrong Barbies.
well, the wrong different ethnicity Barbie, and they get
I don't see.
upset.
Yeah, but it's funny. Have you watched that the Toys That Made Us on
Yeah.
Netflix? And they do the one on Barbie. Like, well, we decided to diversify. It's like, why do kids in Asia want like this skinny little white fucking blonde Barbie? Like, it makes sense to do an Asian Barbie. Duh. You know?
Okay.
I'm just saying it makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. But then you give all the white girls.
Hey, I'm sold.
You give all the little white girls the Asian Barbies, and give all the Asian girls
like
the
GI
little
Joes,
black
you
Barbies.
could buy a black GI Joe, an Asian GI Joe. They came in all kinds of ethnicities.
It was Storm Shadow.
Mine didn't.
Even the Transformers were different races.
I tell you what, man. Steve fucking Austin was white. That's all that matters.
Talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I almost bought a Steve Austin. No, the $1 Million Man, dude.
Oh.
I almost.
Was his name Steve Austin?
Yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No, the $1 Million Man.
It was Steve Austin.
It was?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I think you're
I
right.
almost bought one the other day at an antique store, and you could look through the back and look through his like little robot eye, his little $1 Million eyeball.
Yeah. So how do we get here?
Yeah. So I'm like, where do we go from here? Because I don't want to sound racist. I would have loved to have a black fucking $6 million man. That would have been awesome.
I'm still staring at the spider
I guess
girl's ass,
technically-
thinking it's a bottle opener.
I guess technically it would have been. What's his face?
Mm-hmm.
What's the guy that went to Korea?
Dennis Rodman.
King
Dennis fucking Rodman. I can't remember. I almost said LeBron James. I'm like, no.
That's racist.
Oh, no. I'm not. No. I was like, Dennis Rodman's been like out of like the public eye for a long time, so it's easy to forget his name. I mean, he did have sex with Madonna, though, right?
That's what it said. Actually, you know what I was thinking about? It's funny you bring up Madonna, because on the way here I was listening to another podcast, and they brought up it was the how did this get made podcast when they talked about the movies, and the movie they were talking about, they said something about her ass hurting or her ass bleeding. They made some kind of joke like that, and then I thought back to that the Truth or Dare movie where Madonna was in it. You know what I'm talking about, the documentary, and there was a scene in that movie where they're like, did you hear about so and so? It was like her, I don't know, her assistant, some girl that was part of the crew. And they're like, yeah, they found her. You know, she woke up in her hotel room, and her ass was bleeding, and she had no idea how she got there. And Madonna's like starts laughing. It's like, so essentially, it sounds like this girl got raped, and Madonna just starts laughing at it.
That's fucking terrible.
I know, but
And she pulls a bloody
first of
dildo
all,
out of her head.
I was gonna say
behind her back.
Madonna's probably laughing because she fucking was wearing the chin dildo.
She was the one who did it.
Yeah, she's like, you dumb bitch. No, that's terrible. That's terrible, man. Terrible. That's terrible. Terrible.
Horrible.
Terrible. But yeah, Dennis Rodman.
Had sex with Madonna.
No, where was I before that?
King John.
Oh no, a $6 million man. If they made like a
Stone
Dennis
Cold.
Rodman version, I'd be fucking stoked. That'd be awesome.
You mean
Okay.
He'd be like a foot taller than Steve Austin.
You mean of the series? The $6 million man?
No, just a toy.
Starring Dennis Rodman?
No, like I have Dennis Rodman in a wedding dress. If they made him like a $6 million man costume, I'd be happy about it. And then I could get Barbie and put a Madonna head on it, and they can just fucking fist fuck each other all night. Yeah, whatever.
The Asian Barbie?
Yeah.
Wow, that Spider Woman can watch in her position.
Spider Woman commands. She's mind control. It's all mind control. See that? She's just, right now.
She's been staring at me this whole time
No, she's doing a lot more
with
than
her one stinky eye.
She's doing a lot more than staring at you, bro.
And she's her other eye staring at Gregg.
You're gonna go home and do some freaky shit because she put the notion in your mind.
What kind of freaky shit could she be putting in my mind?
Fuck me in the shit.
Chindos?
You're gonna be screaming "fuck me in the shit" while you're flexing and looking in the mirror.
Did you say Chindos?
Chindos.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's a chindo.
Is that like
Wait, the dildo you wear on your chin is called a chindo?
Chindo.
That sounds really racist.
Don't ask me how I know that.
That sounds racist.
It's a chindo.
I'm gonna go to fucking the Chinese place and be like, "Yeah, can I get an order of mugu gai pan and a chindo?" They're gonna be like,
why would they
chindo?
Why would they sell it in the restaurant?
No, I'm saying it sounds like something you would get at a Chinese store. That's what I'm saying. Like a Chinese store, a Chinese restaurant.
An Asian market, you mean?
It should be called childo, but it's a chindo.
Well, if you say childo, it sounds like it's been in the fridge.
Like the magic shell?
Yeah. Like if it's
Pour some magic
if
shell
it's
in my
made of
chindo?
magic shell. Dude, you know what we should do? We should make. I'm not going to say it on the air.
You think someone's going to steal your idea?
Someone's going to steal my idea. Okay, I'm going to say it right now.
Okay.
We should make ice molds to make dildos out of ice. So you could fuck someone with an ice dildo and it'll melt. Okay? Throw away the evidence, right? But what you could do when it's frozen is you can
magic
roll it
shell
in
it.
magic shell. And now you have a magic shell fucking dildo.
That sounds like
Wow.
And we'll call
That
it
you could strap to your face.
You know what we'll call it? The magic shildo.
Yes!
Yes. I mean, some women may like a frozen cold chocolate banana in
Or it
her
could just
vagina.
be the
I don't
magic
know.
chindo. Because you would strap it to your face.
Why would you strap it to your face?
So you can, like, when it melts, you can sort of get some water in your mouth.
Yeah, you got to stay hydrated.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And ice never hurt anybody. Ice is nice.
I think that would definitely cause a urinary tract infection
Why?
because you're shoving chocolate up a woman's vagina.
Oh, the chocolate. Yeah, obviously the chocolate. But if you only did, that's the chair.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa. Hey.
Speaking of assholes, somebody sounds lonely. No, I mean if you were to stick an ice.
Picking your ass? What?
No, I almost just came up with a term, but you guys started laughing. I was gonna say we'll call them dildsicles.
Cocksicles?
The dildsicles, dildsicle or isildo. I don't know. No, they're ice dildos. I don't know, man. It's a work in progress. Fuck you.
I like cocksicles.
I think that
Coxicle. Oh my god, Coxicle's amazing. Yeah,
Magic cocksicles.
I'm glad I thought of that.
Yes.
In the ass? Yeah, see? BLT could stick a fucking coxicle in his butt, and it would
I'm
melt.
gonna go on eBay and see if that exists. Penis.
Well, I know there's penis ice cubes. That's for
Ice.
sure.
What do you call it? What's the thing that
Ice
make
tray?
Ice
Ice tray.
I'll just put penis ice.
Well, no, you'll find little penis ice
yeah,
cubes.
Yeah.
Vanilla ice
Chili
is gonna
Willy's
come
penis ice cube tray.
Yeah, but they're ice cubes. I'm talking about like a fucking ice dildo.
Like a huge one?
Yes. like an 8-inch fucking ice dildo.
Like a big log.
I can't wait to get my next eBay email. It's gonna be full of fun stuff.
It's listening to us.
You look like
All you're gonna get is like dildos and magic shell and cruise line cabins and mirrors.
Hedonism
And-
cruises.
and kitty cat t-shirts.
No, here's a large penis-shaped silicone fondant mold, ice cube cake baking
Fondant,
DIY.
that's cake.
Fondant
It's for
is
everything. It's a mold. It's a penis mold for food.
How would you
Okay.
make that out of ice?
Only $2.56. Hey Barry, which color would you like?
the green one.
Here's the item description. Sexy man penis silicone mold cake. Big fun chocolate soap plaster. Candle mold. It will hold the shape for years. Keep it away from fire, gas, oven, and knife. Easy to use and clean.
I think it would be hard to get.
I feel like that wasn't written by someone that speaks English.
It's from China. Yeah, it's directly from Zhangjiang, China.
That's kind of busted.
Yeah.
I think you would need like an industrial refrigerator or freezer to freeze something
what
as
I
big
love-
as you're talking about.
No, not at all.
You don't think so?
What I love about these listings is you can see that 11 people are watching this listing. There's
Nice.
11 people that are waiting. Till
So
the,
what you're telling me is, okay, fondant is kind of like cake icing.
Yeah.
So I can make a dildo out of cake icing?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would eat the shit out of that. You kidding me?
I think you have the idea for your next party.
Ooh.
A lot of that stuff's used like on those cake programs, but they make the base out of like wood and stuff like that, and they put that on the outside just to kind of look decorative.
My base is made of wood. I'll put that out there.
Your wood is filthy.
My wood is made of wood.
I think your next party you should have fondant, vaginas, and dildos,
Okay.
and dicks, and everyone has to eat a dick or a vagina.
I don't think that's a problem.
Why?
I don't know.
Which
Why
one,
not? Why not?
Which one would you eat?
Both.
Yeah, I would eat one of each.
I would
probably.
put one inside the other and eat it as a sandwich.
Oh, yeah, cool. And then you can stick all your beers in my mom's vagina, and
Yeah.
we'll be fucking done with it. Yeah, cool.
I'd eat two dicks, like pointing at each other.
Oh, banging heads?
Yes.
You'd smush them.
Yeah. I'll tell you about headbangers, bro. Banging heads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of winding down. Coldcutz has ruined it for everyone. What are we looking at?
What do you say this time?
30 minutes.
Yeah, I guess we're done.
Well,
This isn't the best episode. I'm sorry, guys.
It had such promise in the beginning
No, there was promise until
until
we hit record.
fucking ruined it.
Well, how did I ruin it? What did I say?
no,
You didn't
everything was
sing.
awesome until you brought up Black Barbie.
You didn't sing anything.
Piece of shit
.com.
from wherever the fuck Barbie's from.
What do you want me to sing? I'll here play
you
some
gonna
Billy
sing a
Joel.
song? Sing a fucking. He knows every fucking Billy Joel song.
Play some piano, man.
I'm gonna play Everlong again. You're gonna have to fucking write a naughty song for Everlong.
Okay. Well, no. His mom wants him to sing. She doesn't want me to sing.
No, sing it.
I know, but
sing
you have to
Everlong.
see. He already tried. You have to do a naughty song. People are expecting the.
I
naughty
suggested
song.
a song that I don't know.
Do you guys know? Total Comes to the Heart. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know that one.
But I've already done plenty of naughty songs today.
You didn't come up with one.
On the spot?
Can you write a song about Black Barbie?
Of course I can. Of course I can. But no, we'll do Everlong. I'll call it Penislong.
Oh, I gotta unmute it.
Don't mute your mic. Coming at you, it's the Nightcat.
That was your cue, asshole.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Come on, I'm spreading here for you. Penis long. some nights I'm gonna jizz on you, Penislong. I should know this, but I'm on the spot. And I'm coming. Just go to the chorus. And I'm coming. Hold on.
He's coming.
Wow. And I'm coming. I'm coming all on you. I cannot ever come forever. I'll come on your pussy fur.
Did you say pussy fur?
Pussy fur, yeah, pussy fur.
Oh, that was terrible.
That was terrible.
Terrible.
It's like, I know that song with like all my heart, but if I'm not singing along, I'm just kind of like, where the fuck am I?
Who suggested that?
That was him.
Oh, of course.
Sorry.
No. Keep
Well,
going. You
Penis
ruined
To
it.
cut that one out.
Penislong. I guess we'll end on Penislong. I mean, isn't that where everything ends? At the
You
end
have
of the long penis.
The first word is "come" in that song. You had the perfect opportunity.
I said, come on.
Oh.
I said, I don't remember what I said. I'm coming all on you in your butthole. Whatever he says. Those are the actual words, though. I think he actually wrote those words first. And then he's like, guys, we need to make it more commercial. Let's not be so weird about it.
Not gonna work.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about coming all over buttholes. I'm just saying.
All right.
All right, well, this has been episode 9, guys. Thank you for joining us. Sorry we are fucking lame.
Fuck you, Barry.